In today's lesson, I'm going to show you 7 scales that you can use to improvise over dominant chords, from easy to complex. Let's start right away with the first one, which is the pentatonic scale. Of course, you already know the pentatonic scale, I'm sure, but you can use it in different ways. So one way, for example, could be, and that's a very bluesy way to do it, to play the minor pentatonic scale over a major dominant, meaning we have a C7, for example, but we play C minor 7 pentatonic. Listen how it sounds. Sounds nice, right? That's the first scale you can use. The second scale is the Mixolydian scale, and that means that if we have a C7, then we are in F, because C would be the 5th degree of F, the dominant, the main dominant of F. And so we can play basically F major over C7, and that's automatically a Mixolydian scale. So we have the C major note, but we have a B flat instead of a B. And it sounds like this. The next scale would be Mixolydian sharp 11. Now, it's the same scale, but this time the Mixolydian has a sharp 11, a raised 4, which means that if we stay here in this position, it sounds like this. Special sound, right? And that means that we are in G melodic minor, because Mixolydian sharp 11 is the 4th degree of the melodic minor scale. So the 4th of G is a C. And it sounds like this. Oh, sorry, I went out of position. You hear, it sounds strange, right? It sounds different. It's very nice to maybe put the sharp 11 over a C7 vamp so that you get another vibe and not always the same color. The next one is the Mixolydian flat 9, flat 13. So what is that? That is the 5th degree of harmonic minor. So we are not necessarily in the minor world, because we could use that scale even in a major context, but it comes from the minor world. And it sounds like this. You for sure already heard this scale. It has this Arabic, this Oriental feeling, right? This is the 5th degree of the harmonic minor scale. So a Mixolydian flat 9, flat 13. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. right, that's more dissonant. That's already for an altered dominant. Or if we have a C7 vamp, then we are making it clear that we are altering this dominant chord. And so staying in the altered word, then we're going to move to the altered scale, which would be the next one. And the altered scale is the 7th degree of the melodic minor scale. So if we are playing a C altered, then we are playing a D flat melodic minor, starting from C. This would be C altered. And it sounds like this. Pretty dissonant, but very interesting, right? And now we can move to the symmetric scales. The first one would be the whole step scale. And the whole step scale is an interesting one because if we use it over a dominant chord, then we have something interesting happening. We have this scale that has a flat 13, but a 9. It's a special sound, right? Because we have 1, 2, 3, very normal. Flat 7, but flat 13 and sharp 11. Now let me demonstrate it to you. It's a very, very fun scale. And now, scale number 7, the last one, and maybe the most complicated, is the half step, whole step scale. I already talked about this a little bit in another lesson. I'm gonna put in the end card the video directly to that lesson if you wanna check it out. And it goes like this, the half step, whole step scale. In this position, it's like this. And this is also a very altered scale. It has some special notes. We have the flat 9 and the sharp 9 as well, but we have the 13. So that's almost the opposite of the whole step scale, because we had a 9th, but we had a flat 13. Here's the other way around. And it sounds like this. Very special sound, very dissonant, and very interesting. So thank you very much for watching this lesson. I hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you liked it and if you have some wishes for future lessons.